Yo, yo, episode 24. We back, man. We back. It took forever, but we back, man. Black History Month. We back, yo. What's the word, man? We back in this thing. MDO podcast, episode 24. Um, I'm in a, I'm in like a tired, awake mood. Like I've been just doing a lot, bro. I've been doing a lot. Um, I'm drained out. It took forever to get the show started, bro. It be taking a lot, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It be taking a lot. Um, it's Sunday night, late night, and I just been like overworked, bro. Overworked, trying to get this content out, trying to do this, trying to do that. The days are going by like water, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I just feel like I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out, bro. I'm burnt out, bro. Doing a lot, man. So this episode right here, man. Um, this episode right here, we just talking on shit. We just talking shit, and we talking about. We gonna leave off on the same note that we left off on episode 23. Um, had a good little workout. I just woke up a little while ago. Had a good workout. Not nothing too crazy. I didn't want to get on the podcast and be can't breathe, but I had a nice little workout. And yeah, like when I was trying to get the show started originally, none of the equipment was working. So, instead of canceling the show like I originally planned, I just said to myself, let me try to reboot everything. So I just unplugged everything, to turn the power off and everything. Then I returned the power on and redid this and redid that. And then, as luck would have it, we got a chance to do the show. So, because I was telling myself, I said, damn, like, sometimes when people say, this is the devil this and this is the devil that, it don't be the devil, bro. Or maybe it do be the devil, but whatever it is, sometimes it's about what you're going to do afterwards. Sometimes you can do something about it, sometimes you can't. We talking about, we leaving off on the whole Jada saga and the King Von saga, just for the simple fact, I hate feeling stagnated sometimes. Like be feeling stagnated, like we're not going anywhere. Right now we just be listening to a little bit of the Jada fully chopped. So we gonna get up. We gonna start with Jada first, cause Jada got a little bit going on. We always talking about her, right?
Why? Oh, stop merching on 50 and you didn't do shit. On all my deals. Stop merching on 50, you didn't do shit. Didn't Newz them call y'all ass yesterday and you ducked your shit. Get your bitch ass out of here. What? You not on shit. Wait, your ass be ducking your shit. I got that shit. On 50, the whole walk down your shit. They ass, on my dear brother, they told us don't never ask them. Walk down ducked me on Sosa. Newny ducked somebody out of town. On 50, Newny ducked somebody out of town on Sosa. This shit real on 50. Now I'm moving penny your ass at the bottom. You just lied on 50. You not merching on it no more. Why? Oh, stop merching on 50 and you didn't do shit.
Now, hold on for a minute. Hold on. Jada is in a weird. Jada, I don't know what that is. Jada is in a weird situation. I want to get this on. Let's get the whole thing down. That was just a clip of it. And I'm about to spark my spliff. Roll your spliff. So if you got a spliff, pour your drink. If you got a drink, I'm about to light my spliff. So I'm gonna put the whole argument on, so we can see what's really going on with that situation. Fully chopped Jada. Yeah, hold on, y'all. I'm still here. Just trying to get this shit off of y'all. Hold on. I just want the argument. I don't get nobody else stuff in. They be doing too much.
All the bodies that you turned out. You used to vouch for them, so. stop.
Go ahead, Chase. No, cause why you saying my name on here?
But how you said mentioning me in your songs to put me in your song?
The producer, you supposed to be saying that to the producer.
Now they finna know everything about your fake
that producer, you lied. Don't fit you lied. Keep lying. Don't.
What did I lie about? Anything I said in my rap, I don't lie.
You just said you lied.
Now don't slap for 50. Y'all don't slap for 50. Y'all went to Trap City, shot at a window.
That's the nigga we shot at. Did we shoot? That's the nigga we blew down.
Lil Mike, what? Did anybody get shot?
Lil Mike,
did anybody get shot?
I guess who he saw on 50.
You talking about who he saw? The nigga still alive. I ain't about some nigga still alive.
I don't claim that. I don't ever claim that.
Trap City still alive.
I don't claim that. What you mean?
You match on 50 every day. These niggas still alive.
You the same one. They out there. And you real through that for.
Dog, they out there. I told y'all every time.
What we do?
Every day I'm telling y'all they out there. I'm trying to do that bitch telling y'all. And y'all not doing shit. Y'all not doing shit. Both of my kids. I told y'all Lil Mike on the porch. What just tell me? I'm pulling up for a nigga how you pull up for a nigga who's that way when your homie told these niggas what a nigga was at? Cause I seen it myself. And these niggas told me, I don't just police. And these niggas told me, oh, we put up. Y'all put up, and I just told y'all this nigga was on the porch. Y'all niggas not ready to get y'all feet wet. Internet. Y'all niggas not ready to talk about 50 this, 50 that. You got out of jail, made a diss song, got off the Oh, Jada right here. Jada right here who know everything. Jada right here. Who you smoke? The handler is locked up. Who you smoke? Who did you smoke? My point, stop playing with me. Them weak songs lying. The songs ain't even weak. They raw, but you bapping. Stop bapping. You got the internet believing that you really one of the young niggas in Chicago that do.
I'm sure he don't say.
He don't.
You told me that because what happened? Jada,
man, of course you gotta laugh for the moment.
I'm trying to see where I get this though.
Weezy, am I lying though? Do these niggas really get like that, or they just get up and ride around? They go on niggas' blocks when it's 6 in the morning. Y'all trying to get my nigga to get outside because he signed and he's not finna be trying to. Guess what? He's the type of nigga that will put something on you niggas' head. He don't have to. He's the ticket. Scoom, use the ticket out of your group. Why do they have the ticket still playing ball? That's how you're not getting no money. Let's talk. How they got that ticket still shooting at people?
Who they play ball? Who play ball?
Use a ticket, dummy. You losing your spot.
We in Atlanta right now. We ain't trying to, you know.
That's good though. I gave you your props, Queef.
Let me see. Yeah, bro. So you don't give my props?
Nah, like we don't be on the phone cool. Like you one of them type of niggas. You front for the internet. You want to impress the internet. You the type of nigga that want to impress the internet.
You just brought up my name. You know. I be getting. You know what you know. I Queez you out on 50, so I be with Queez every day.
I just
look when I was just booked. I can't wait till you get out. They don't slide on 50. Every hood I got outside with on 50. No, I got any hood on 50. Any hood. What hood somewhere on all them? Any hood on 50. Any hood. Literally. What you want to meet me on Jada? What you want to meet me on Morgan?
You say what?
Why you in Atlanta arguing with people?
No, cuz on 50 DB been talk. I've been hearing.
I thought you was in Atlanta arguing with people.
That bliss. Look, I seen that bliss.
No, you School, stop lying.
On 50, I seen that bliss.
Stop lying, cause you the ticket still doing it.
Look, on 50, look, I seen that bliss though.
That means them not your real homies. Why they still letting you slide and you the ticket?
I said I'm in Atlanta. I stand on business with brother first.
School, now you going to the bottom for line again. Now you just went. That's what I be talking about. He talking about something. I stand on business first, then go out. I didn't see none on Spot News.
Why your boyfriend lying to me like he had
my boyfriend.
I know he's back on social. I know he's back.
Even if my boyfriend is back, he's
not
getting outside with y'all.
I come back out of town tomorrow in the morning.
Even if my boyfriend is back, he not getting outside with y'all.
Why? Damn. He don't say he just got signed, cause he been got signed. Cause he been got signed. Don't say he just got signed. Don't say he just got signed.
Like I've been telling you that. You the ticket. Why is you still sliding?
Don't say he just got...
You the ticket. Why is you still sliding?
Okay, I don't know.
Why somebody paying for Trap City?
So what are you talking about?
Trap City ain't getting no low since 2024.
Alright. Yeah, bro. So let's take a pause here real quick. first, I want to give a shout out to YouTube for supporting your boy. They gave me a show. Look at that. I tell my ex. Give a shout out to the whole MDO Nation. We a small community. I don't want to be friends with nobody. I ain't looking for no friends. I'm only trying to rock with the people that's trying to rock with me. The people over here. So we ain't really too mixy. We don't really do too much. This show right here tonight, like I said, I'm just zoned out. Like not zoned out, but I be overly working, bro. I be working. I feel like I be overly working, but then sometimes I feel like I'm not working enough. So that mixture just leaves me in like a, I don't know what to say type of state. Like, but anyway, let's get back to the Jada situation. So yeah, bro, like Jada, I don't be knowing what to say, bro. Like, she gon' I don't want to say she gonna find herself in a situation, but mainly the situation with her and Fully Chopped, that their relationship is a weird dynamic. Like, my spliff coming apart. Their relationship is a weird dynamic. Like, they always cool. Like, you gotta think about it. They always cool with 50, right? Then 50 died. She gets fame off her brother dying. The whole PGF get fame off Little 50 dying. Then, you know, she like an older sister to them. But then she lose her apartment. She lose her apartment for trying to help them. After she lose her apartment for trying to help them, she get her apartment back. She lose her child. She get her apartment back. And then she start messing with Noonie. So once she start messing with Noonie, I felt like that's where the big divide between her and PGF. Of course, that's where the divide came in. And of course, you know, as a female, she tried to really keep it, you know, I mean, they still cool with her, as you can see, but after that, I think it was an incident with her getting jumped at a gas station or something like that. Hold on, let's look into that. Hold on. Let's look into that. Let me try to find it for y'all. I'm only turning the screen off because I don't know what could come up and I don't want the wrong thing to come up and I get in trouble for something that I didn't intend to. Yeah, man. So while we about to pull up this clip for YouTube purposes, this is a reactionary podcast. We react to everything, drill, hip hop, and music, sports alike. Well, I haven't done no sports talk yet, so I don't know why I keep saying that. But I'm gonna bring sports to the channel, but first things first. So let's see. Where is that? No, this is not it. All right. This is cat right here. I know it's not real. Let me just type it in. If I type it in, then maybe we just get to the nitty gritty of what I want to find. Damn, she got jumped so bad. Look at that. Like, damn, they beat this girl so bad, bro. They beat this girl up so bad, bro. I guess we ain't gonna find it on here. We gonna have to go. Let's go somewhere else, try to find it. I'm just right now, I'm just searching different websites for the whole Jada getting jumped incident. And I apologize for things seeming a little slow tonight, but I don't know what's going on, bro. It's like we on the internet. I don't know. Let's type in Jada jumped. I'm about to put the screen back on. I just want to find it first. So. If that was a prank, that's crazy, blood. That ain't no prank, blood. That can't be no prank, blood. Let's turn the screen back on. All right, now let's see what's going on. My bad, y'all. I just had to find this shit first. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit. Oh shit, my back. Oh, sorry, y'all. That stress was everything, G. Let me turn this up so you can hear it.
I didn't even know she wanted to do I didn't even know she wanted to do
Swear to God, if it's what I'm thinking, I'm not getting back on. Damn. So go ahead and tell me what happened.
What you talking about?
Matter of fact, give me my other phone real quick so I can see.
So I'm gonna see what?
Swear to God, if it's what I'm thinking, I'm not getting back on. Damn. So go ahead and tell me what happened.
What you talking about?
Matter of fact, give me my other phone real quick so I can see.
So I'm gonna see what?
Swear to God, if it's what I'm thinking, I'm not getting back on. Damn. So go ahead and tell me what happened.
What you talking about?
Matter of fact, give me my other phone.
Hey, so y'all remember the girl that got jumped by the people that was from another country, wherever they was from, but they said they not Mexican, so y'all don't be saying that they Mexican, because they not. But yeah, listen, why they are so deep in front of their apartments. I mean, they are deep. They got bullhorns. I mean, they deep. The police is deep out there. Yeah, so the dude who was filming it, he done called the girl Jada, the one that they jumped. So he was asking her.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, that situation with Jada crazy, like. So, let me see something.
Fuck is you talking about a prank for? We finna go.
I got some.
Don't tell me this was a prank, bro. Don't tell me this was a prank, bro. This ain't even funny, bro. Don't tell me this was a prank, bro. This ain't even funny, man. If this was a prank, bro, I'm tight, bro. That's gonna just blow me. Like, you don't even play around like that, bro. I don't like when people play pranks and shit like that, bro. That just blew me. I ain't gonna lie. So we about to just get off this because now we finding out that was a prank. So they just wasted our time and wasted half of the show for a prank. So let's see what this is about then. Like, damn, I ain't know till now. Like, I was looking at the situation over the weekend, and now I'm doing my homework, my due diligence, so to speak, and now we find out that this was just a prank. So I don't know.
I'm scared of this man from the show, blood. Look at her face. That shit, like you know, motherfucking Chiraq. I don't know. He just came from the show.
Fuck out my face.
Yeah, brother, Brad, on the train ourselves out, love, brother, goofy, and damn, I'm like, I don't know what nigga you think confused from. But no,
you don't understand me, brother. Don't run to that speedway and crash.
What the hell is wrong with Jada, bro? What the hell is wrong with Jada, bro? She done lost her damn mind, G.
Okay, you better see some bullet holes in their ears.
The fuck? You talking about that? I'm worried about him.
I'm just talking to her. Boy, this shit had a kid. She better not be like it. Kill her, boy. You better not. Did you better not? You know, we don't got to.
Look at him, G. This nigga ready to risk it all.
Cause you just said they black.
He came out.
He's trying to look this up on the Facebook.
Nah, bro. Nah, man. We about to get off this because that was a prank. Now we find out that that whole Jada situation was a prank. Man, I don't know, bro. Alright, so we gonna go to the whole Vaughn. For the last part of the show, I guess we gonna jump to the whole Vaughn. I don't even know. That shit just really blew me, bro. I ain't see that coming, G. I ain't see that coming. That's why you never really believe nothing that's on the net. And that shit was a play, I guess. Like that shit was a play, as you can see now. As we all can see, the whole Jada game.
Come on, dude.
The whole Jada game jump at the gas station was a play. And I guess we're gonna go to Chiraq Newz. We're gonna do Chiraq Newz and touch on the King Von OTFDD situation while we just see what's going on. Put the screen back on. I'm just going inside the. We're gonna do Chiraq Newz for a minute. It's late night, man. It's late night. My sleep is all messed up, bro. My sleep is all messed up, bro. My sleep is messed up, bro. My sleep is messed up, bro.
Oh, he got couple. McDonald's, where the fuck is O-Block at, man? Where the fuck is Shorty them at, man? Shorty them ain't not here. Oh, Jada, where the fuck is Shorty them at? Oh, he got couple.
Yo,
McDonald's, where the fuck is O-Block at, man? Where the fuck is Shorty them at, man? Shorty them ain't not here. Oh, Jada, where the fuck is Shorty them at? Oh, he got couple.
I'm high as hell, bro. I'm really stoned. Like, I be smoking too much weed, bro. That's why I don't get a lot of shit done too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Bro. I'm high as hell, bro. I still got one more spliff left. Yeah, this shit with OT. So, situation with Vaughn and OTFDD. Bro. We went through it yesterday. Anybody who watched episode 23, we went through it yesterday as far as we ain't even get to talking about Vaughn relationships as far as his ops and other situation. We was just talking about we basically was just talking about the relationships he had with the main people, because I feel like whenever somebody die, and and it's a well-known person, and you get a chance to see. I mean, we don't really know Vaughn, right? We know Vaughn to a certain extent, but from what we do know, we get a chance to make like sort of a character profile on his life and how he dealt with situations and how he dealt with people. And I'm gonna say this, right? The narrative on just the narrative on Vaughn and how he handled situations that's according to other people. I don't like the narrative. I ain't gonna lie. But we now see just from that how the situation is transpiring with CHF and Bezu and Mona Duke and all of these people. Besides the beef that the BDs, or besides the beef that O Block and OTF had with other factions, and I want to say this for all parties, from the Drench Gang side, from the FBG side, from all sides. I feel like when you're doing wrong, the biggest op they had was, I don't want to say each other, but it always was a person within the group. I felt like that was their downfall, and not on purpose, of course, but so I'm trying to think who would be the downfall for O Block, who would be the downfall for FBG, who would be the downfall for 051. Like we can make an episode about that. Like, I'm about to light my other spliff. I just woke up a little while ago. Oh shit! Just woke up a little while ago. Had a nice workout. Burnt my first spliff. About to burn my second one now. We really just cooling tonight. We really ain't really doing too much. Like I'm really out of it. But I wanted to do the show still. I ain't wanna for 2026, I've been trying to just do more. Don't let nothing stop me. Just take everything to my hands to the best of my ability. Like, you know. So even if we have a short show, I wanted to still just get this content out, bro. You know, that's where I wanted to get the content out. Kayla B, my sister, officially welcoming Lil Zay home to the OTF family. Yeah, so this is an old post. This is from 3 years ago. And so much has transpired from the time that this was posted, bro. What I mean by that is, I thought Lil Zay Osama going to OCF would have been a major addition to Little Durk, what he already had going on. And when you look at just the business aspect of everything, it's hard to break down. Like, all right, Durk had, look at the lineup that Durk had as far as like artists that he wasn't able to sign that he could have signed. I mean, Vaughn was rocking. He helped Vaughn to. I forgot how the deal went where he was helping Vaughn, but Vaughn didn't ultimately sign to him. He wanted to sign Little Zay Osama, but that didn't work out necessarily as far as him signing to him all the way. They had some type of deal, but it wasn't like, you know, with that watch situation. With the watch situation, as far as him getting the watches stole, we now find out that
it wasn't just another night.
We now find out that CHF was robbing everybody. TP took money. TP secretly stole money from Vaughn and then blamed it on Vonnie. And that right there, I wonder, did that play a part in Vonnie ultimately doing Vaughn dirty? Did that mess it up? Because that's something that a lot of people, and even myself, I didn't really realize it just now. Like, there was a time Vaughn didn't really know OTF Vonnie, right? But what made them go? What made their relationship kind of like fall apart? because when that money got stolen from Vaughn, the 20,000, nobody Vaughn was blaming everybody, but Vaughn eventually blamed TP because I guess it was a situation with that, where TP was in Atlanta, and then when that money came up missing, he went back to Chicago, and Vaughn was initially blaming the people still around him. So, and one of the people handling his money was OTF Vonnie. So, you know, that's where they could have went wrong at, you know.
Chicago. It was May 10th, 2025. Past 2 a.m. on the north side. 2 men lay bleeding outside of a quiet restaurant in Edgewater. One would die at White's Hospital. The other never made it out of emergency surgery. The victims, Monadu, once feared, once mythologized. The man King Von called King Kong. And Young, a soldier, a presence, and now a memory. That burning car on the far south side, it wasn't just a getaway vehicle. It was the erasing of evidence in a war that's claimed dozens. This wasn't random. This wasn't shocking to those who knew. It was expected, because this is how these stories always end. But how did we get here? How does a crew that once ruled rap, that once shaped culture, end up back in the dirt? Dead, indicted, or missing? How does Lil Durk, the face of OTF, go from Grammy nominations to federal handcuffs? How does King Von, the fastest rising drill artist in America, get shot down in Atlanta days before his album hits #1? How does Monadu, a street-certified enforcer, survive a decade of war only to die outside a late-night diner? This isn't just another drill story. This isn't just another rapper gone too soon. This is a case study in loyalty, blood, and destiny. Because when you live by the code of get back, you don't retire. You just run out of names to event. It wasn't just another night in Chicago. It was May 10th, 2025. Past 2 a.m. on the north side. 2 men lay bleeding outside of a quiet restaurant in Edgewater. One would die at White's Hospital. The other never made it out of emergency surgery. The victims, Monadu, once feared, once mythologized. The man King Von called King Kong. And Youngin, a soldier, a presence, and now a memory. That burning car on the far south side, it wasn't just a getaway vehicle. It was the erasing of evidence in a war that's claimed dozens. This wasn't random. This wasn't shocking to those who knew. It was expected, because this is how these stories always end. But how did we get here? How does a crew that once ruled rap, that once shaped culture, end up back in the dirt? Dead, indicted, or missing? How does Lil Durk, the face of OTF, go from Grammy nominations to federal handcuffs? How does King Von, the fastest rising drill artist in America, get shot down in Atlanta days before his album hits #1? How does Monadu, a street-certified enforcer, survive a decade of war only to die outside a late-night diner? This isn't just another drill story. This isn't just another rapper gone too soon.
Yeah, bro. Oh man, I can't we can't do none of the music. I got in trouble for the music, bro. I can't play none of the music, bro. That music, well, I don't want no more copyrights, bro. I don't want no more copyrights, bro. Yeah, bro. I had to catch that. I had to catch that like an alley-oop. I had to catch that real quick. Yeah, the music, I've been getting in trouble for music. The music, messing with people's music, gonna mess around and get the whole channel nose wiped. Fuck around with this music shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Music should be different, bro. Had to catch that. Had to catch that, bro. smoking my weed. We just cooling tonight, like. Cool tonight. We talking about we was talking about the Jada situation, but we broke that down. That was all a prank. We found out that was all a prank, so it took us half the show to figure that out. Now, right now, I'm just doing my homework with the Vaughn OTFDD situation. Doing my homework, and instead of doing it instead of doing it before the show like I was supposed to, I smoked so many blunts, I fell asleep. I woke up and I'm like, well, let me just at least do the show, at least do the show, bro.
Yo, it's definitely Cloud Chaser TV, man. We back up in this thing again, you dig? Hey, man, we got OTFDD, man. In regards to the Rondo canceling his shows after Dirk allegedly bought all the tables for the next Atlanta show. You know, it was supposed to take place on 28th. And so then they said that particular show was.
Well, that's old news. That's not what we really want. That's not what I really came for. Can't play no music, bro. I want to. It shouldn't be a problem playing Diddy music, but you know, he associated with OTF. I can't play nobody music. This shit say Spotify, all type of shit. I can't play this shit, dude. I can't play this shit, bro. I can't play this shit. At least not the music. I can't. I'll be too scared, bro. I'll be too scared, my boy. Cool tonight. I'm probably roll another blunt. We coolin', bro. Yeah, with that Diddy situation, I just want to think about it like this, right? Did Vaughn say? Vaughn could have thought about it like, even if he sent the money, they still was gonna kill him anyway. That's all I can say. Vaughn could have been saying, even if I send the money, they still gonna kill him anyway. So it don't make sense for me to send the money. Vaughn could have been, I don't know what Vaughn was thinking about, bro. Because he answered the phone. Remember, they called from Diddy's phone. Vaughn seemed like he answered the phone for all his guys. So they kidnapped, these dudes kidnapped, the ops kidnapped OCFDD. They whipping his ass, all type of shit. They called Dirk don't answer. They call Vaughn and he answer. He just like basically F him, like, do what y'all gonna do, basically. That's what Vaughn telling him. Vaughn telling them to do what they gonna do. And you know, Diddy ended up jumping out the second floor window and getting away. By the grace of God. Like, Diddy done had a lot of, man, I feel like in life, some people get no chances and some people get second chances. What they do with them, OTF Diddy done beat, attempts. He done survived the rat. All type of issue. Just to get caught up in a murder, in an unaliving case for somebody who ultimately left him for dead. But he did that more for Dirk than, for Vaughn, now that we see. But we don't really know what the fuck going on. But that shit wild, bro. But dude said it himself. If you watch, I could go back to the clip, but all you gotta really do is watch episode 23, and you can really see what's going on with the whole Vaughn shit. But since this is a kind of a continuation episode, why not talk about it? Like, we were supposed to continue it anyway, but we ended up talking about the Jada situation, figuring out that was just a play, This is Clint from This is Clint from CHF 46. who was shot and unalived on April 2011 by allegedly. It's funny they put allegedly in here. I'm just laughing because y'all shouldn't be saying this shit on the net anyway, but you're gonna say allegedly. Give them a like. I want to give them a like. Let me see something else. THF Quinn. Dude in the back look like a dude in the back look like an older version of Ruger or some shit. So before we get more to this Von Diddy situation, YouTube copyright purposes, I want to say this is just a reactionary podcast. We react to everything in the culture. What I'm gonna do, since this episode didn't come out how I wanted it to, we gonna I'm high as hell. I done smoked 1,000 blunts. After this episode, we gonna continue on 24, 25. We gonna still leave on where we left off. But I'm surprised with OTF Jada, OTF Bonnie. We talking about a lot of old shit. I'm trying to find a new shit. A lot of people niggas ain't talking about that Von Diddy situation too much. OTF Jada 2 years ago. Yeah, Diddy went through a lot, bro. And he did a lot too, allegedly. When you live in that lifestyle, that's because imagine, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Imagine going to a girl crib, going to a woman crib alone. Going to a woman crib alone is a risk. In my book, I done went to a lot of chicks' cribs in my life and got into all type of shit. So that's always a risk. So once he went there and niggas caught him. Matter of fact, dude who caught Von and Von told him to kill him or he didn't give a fuck about him. That's the same dude who the girl they cut off his dreads and they cut off their dreads and recorded it like. So he jumped out the window and got out of that jam like. Let me see something. And I can't even play that because I can't play that when they caught him because I'll get in trouble for playing that. But if you look up that situation with Diddy, and him getting kidnapped. Now, when he got kidnapped, we never knew when he got kidnapped. We didn't even know it was a kidnap. We never knew that they called somebody. Like, I was always wondering how he got out that jam. I thought he got out the jam by just doing what they was telling him to do and they eventually let him go. We didn't know that he jumped out the window eventually, like, so. But I can't find this shit. I mean, we looked at it last night. With dude was saying about Vaughn, but I'm probably just go to it before we get out of here. I'm gonna go to it my damn self. Let me see something. Let's see if I can find it for y'all. Hold on. MDO Podcast, episode 25 or 24? Yeah, 24. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah. I still got it on my search. Hold up.
Zone man on me. He was like this. Okay, bro. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
he had blood on his face and he was eating the girl ass. Did you take his phone? Well, was his phone taken? Did you FaceTime a motherfucker?
Listen, man, on Jesus Christ, I take everything from a nigga.
They said King Von was called. You FaceTime King Von or something.
Yeah, I FaceTime Von and dude Dirt. Like,
what Von say?
I did it off his phone. Like, you know, I'm like, I called him. Like, I was showing him. Von, I ain't gonna lie, he know. Von told him, fuck him.
Von said, fuck him?
Von said, fuck him. Bro, Dirt one just, he ain't answer.
That's
he
deep.
Ain't answer. Like, you know, like, on Bro Gray, like, anyone know. I felt like, damn. Like,
I seen him on camera, zoom in on me. He was like this, okay, bro. Okay.
yeah,
so,
I mean,
he had blood on his face and he was eating a girl ass. Did you take his phone? Well, was his phone taken? Did you FaceTime a motherfucker?
Listen, man, on Jesus Christ, I take everything from a nigga.
They said King Von was called. You FaceTime King Von or something.
Yeah, I FaceTime Von and dude Dirt. Like,
what Von say?
I did it off his phone. Like, you know, I'm like, I called him. Like, I was showing him. Von, I ain't gonna lie, he know. Von told him, fuck him.
Von said, fuck him?
Von said, fuck him. Bro, Dirt one just, he ain't answer.
That's
he
deep.
Ain't answer. Like, you know, like, on Bro Gray, like, anyone know. I felt like, damn. Like,
I seen him on camera, zoom in on me. He was like this, okay, bro. Okay.
yeah,
so,
I mean,
he had blood on his face and he was eating a girl ass. Did you take his phone? Well, was his phone taken? Did you FaceTime a motherfucker?
Listen, man, on Jesus Christ, I take everything from a nigga.
They said King Von was called. You FaceTime King Von or something.
Yeah, I FaceTime Von and dude Dirt. Like,
what Von say?
I did it off his phone. Like, you know, I'm like, I called him. Like, I was showing him. Von, I ain't gonna lie, he know. Von told him, fuck him.
Von said, fuck him?
Von said, fuck him. Bro, Dirt one.
So fucking, yeah, too much cursing, bro. Too much cursing. So that's what we left off at last night with that situation. Like, can I believe it? I don't know. I don't even want to believe it, bro. I don't even want to believe it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't want to believe that. So that's what I mean about the whole OCF Von Didi situation. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. That shit is just different, bro. This content may be inappropriate for some users. Hold up.
Okay, bro. Okay.
yeah,
so,
I mean,
all right. So
he had blood on his face.
All right. So, hold up. This is. Let me put the screen back on. Y'all see in the far corner right here? That's the situation. That's the situation where they actually had him. Hold on.
I did it off his phone. Like, you know, I'm like, I called him. Like, I was showing him. Von, I ain't gonna lie, he know. Von told him, fuck him.
Von said, fuck him?
Von said, fuck him. Bro, Dirt one just, he ain't answer.
That's
he
deep.
Ain't answer. Like, you know, like, on Bro Gray, like, anyone know. I felt like, damn. Like,
I seen him on camera, zoom in on me. He was like this, okay, bro. Okay. So,
I mean,
he had blood on his face and he was eating a girl ass. Did you take his phone? Son. Well, was his phone taken? Did you FaceTime a motherfucker?
Listen, man, on Jesus Christ, I take everything from a nigga.
They said King Von was called.
Yo, what's up? Niggas crazy as hell. Niggas crazy as hell, bro. I don't even feel like rolling another blunt. We be having the I don't even want to end the show, to be honest, but I'm gonna have to end this shit soon because niggas been having a problem as far as when the show be too long, it be you be having a problem with just losing the whole show, like, and that's never what niggas want. Like, we don't never want that. We don't never want that. I wonder if Lil Durk and Diddy ever talked about that situation with. I wonder over Durk didn't pick up, so Durk kind of had an out as far as like with that situation. He had an out. Durk didn't pick up, but Vaughn picked up. So, That was weird, bro. That situation is weird, bro. Like I was laughing my ass off when I first heard it. Not laughing because it was funny, but just laughing because if you hear about, we all got our faults, and for all the good that we got bad too. But then you heard about, Vaughn boning a lot of the guys, girls when they was locked up. Then you hear about, Vaughn was going out with Tay's sister. Then Vaughn got in a shootout with MOB or somebody else allegedly and threw the guns on Tay's sister. And then she did time for it. Then you hear about the situation where he bought everybody a chain but C Murder for the FBG duck situation. Then you hear about the situation with him and Didi. Then you hear about it's so many situations that look at it like Big Mike was his big homie, and then he's trying to kill his little brother. So Vaughn, his relationships with people was just like tumultuous to say the least. Like he had a colorful, Vaughn had a colorful life. For everything. Look at the situation with him and Chief Keef. He allegedly let Boss Top put a battery in his back, and then he allegedly robbed him after the Blood Money went in Boss Top mouth over the watch situation. Then look at the situation where they say allegedly, when Boss Top came back, we all thought MOB or KI got down on Blood Money, but it was allegedly Boss Top sent Vaughn and T-Roy to kill Blood Money, which they say allegedly is true, like a motherfucker. And that shit, I was hurt when I heard that. I didn't want to believe that shit. I still don't want to believe that shit, but it is what it is. If that's the truth, we never know. But yeah, bro, man. Before we get out of here, man, I just want to say, shout out to all of y'all, man. We're gonna be doing another stream in a little while. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Y'all been showing a lot of love and support. We went longer than what I wanted to, but I feel like we had a good show, man. And instead of it being a 2-part series, 23, 24, the next episode will be, before we switch to another topic, we're going to be staying on this topic, and we just going to be doing a lot of, more or less what we did tonight. We just really was kicking it, like, we more or less was just kicking it tonight. So, this your boy Stony 300. NBO podcast. I love y'all, man. Y'all got any thoughts, any ideas for any new any ideas for any shows or topics y'all want to talk about? Get in the chat and hit me up, and if it's something that's feasible and that makes sense, we can get to it. We out of here, man. Peace.
I felt like, damn.
I seen him on camera zoom in on me. He was like this. Okay, bro. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I mean, yeah,
he had blood on his face and he was eating a girl ass. Did you take his phone? Well, was his phone taken? Did you FaceTime a motherfucker?
Listen, man, on Jesus Christ, I take everything from a nigga.
They said King Von was called. You FaceTime King Von or something.
Yeah, I FaceTime Von and dude. Like,
what Von said?
I did it off his phone, like, I'm like, I called him, like, I was showing him. Von, I ain't gonna lie, he know. Von told him, fuck him.
Von said, fuck him?
Von said, fuck him. Bro, that's answer. That's the answer. Like, bro, great, like, ain't one know. I felt like, damn.
I seen him on camera zoom in on me. He was like this. Okay, bro. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, yeah,
he had blood on his face and he was eating a girl ass. Did you take his phone? Well, was his phone taken? Did you FaceTime a motherfucker?
Listen, man, on Jesus Christ, I take everything from a nigga.
They said King Von was called. You FaceTime King Von or something.
Yeah, I FaceTime Von and dude. Like,
what Von said?
I did it off his phone, like, I'm like, I called him, like, I was showing him. Von, I ain't gonna lie, he know. Von told him, fuck him.
Von said, fuck him?
Von said, fuck him. Bro, that one just, he ain't answer.
That's
he
deep.
Ain't answer, like, like, on bro.